Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our lives across the border. We are heading back down to Mexico. We are all packed up. My mother-in-law is driving us, and we're just leaving now. It's about 9 o'clock. We got about a 7.5 hour drive. Of course, that doesn't include traffic and stops for restroom, food, babies, whatever. But we're going to take you along today. Hopefully, it is a smooth drive. Not a lot of traffic. It is a couple weeks before the holidays, so hopefully there won't be much traffic. Hopefully everybody's waiting to travel closer to the holidays. So let's go. Okay, guys, we're about an hour into our drive. We're almost to Bakersfield, and that is my favorite thing when we pass it, the halos, where they have the little tangerines. I just absolutely love it. The big factory right there, but the sign always gets me. So we, like I said, are about an hour into our trip so far. Kids fell asleep already, and we're almost to Bakersfield, and got an hour out of the way. There's 6.5 hours, but making progress today. Traffic's actually pretty good for the Saturday morning here. So here we go. Cheese. Reading books, trying to keep them occupied for their long drive. They're doing good so far. You got a book? A book? Yeah? Alrighty. We are more than halfway into our trip, thank gosh. We just stopped at a rest area quick to get out, let the kids kind of walk around a little bit. And I'm going to go check out this fruit stand behind me and see how much it is. I'm sure it's a lot, but we're going to check it out. So I believe, we're about an hour and a half from the border. And of course, I said before, we're going to stop at the grocery store and get a little bit of food before we cross. And then once we cross, we got about an hour and a half left. Or no, I'm sorry, about an hour left to our house. So hopefully we'll be there before dark. So we did come across some traffic. And we weren't in a dead stop, but it did take like an extra probably 30 minutes to get to, we're actually right outside Palm Springs right now. So that's how close we are, and getting excited to finally get home. Little ones are stretching their legs, like I said. Don't mind her hair. We've had lollipops and all sorts of stuff in our hair today, but it's okay. That's we're on our way home. We're obviously in the desert, huh? Okay, so it's $15 for a cup, which is what this gentleman's actually getting. That's as far as I can zoom in, you guys. Oh, there we go. That's $15. And then they have like a take-home tray, and that is going to be $20. So he's getting all the fixings on it. Tahini, probably chamoy and all that good stuff. And of course some lemon juice. Looks absolutely delicious, and if the fruit is fresh, I love getting things like that. That's one thing I like about in Mexico. It's delicious. Another quick stop along the way. My mother-in-law really wants to stop there. We're actually still in California, but they're not ready yet. They're just setting up. But the real reason I'm recording is because I want to show you this without being obvious. Please tell me how. He was in front of us driving. I thought he was going to lose his furniture. There's like 3 couch sets on there. And he's actually probably going to cross the border, and then they will sell it over there. But that stuff actually looks almost brand new. So I wanted to show you guys that. That's what people do close to the border here. They like to buy furniture from here, and then they will sell it over there. Well, we made it to the grocery store. We did get a turkey and a few of the little fixings that we can't get, or that are harder to find across the border. And now we are waiting, hopefully not in the line. We're at a red light. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes there's a line getting in, and it can take 20 minutes. Sometimes it can take an hour. And sometimes you can just cross right in. But the first thing we have to do before we cross is get some Jack in the Box for somebody that really wants it when we get home. So we're gonna get some Jack in the Box first. All right, guys, secured the goods, and oh, I can't get out that way. All right, let's go. And it does turn out that that line that we were in is the line to cross. So just see they're backed up just a little bit. So hopefully not too much longer before we are even closer. Question we do get asked a lot, there's your answer. You can't bring it in and you can't bring it out. That is a question that we do get asked a lot. And then we're actually still waiting in line. I'm sorry, there's bugs on the windshield. The 2 lights flashing, that sign says International Border, Mexicali, and we're gonna turn right there. And then while you're waiting in line, they have all these places where you can go and either get dollars into pesos, and or if you're leaving Mexico, you can of course turn your pesos into dollars. So we are inching closer, and the weather's nice, so it's not too bad right now. We're almost there. Yay. All right, guys, we are starting to cross in. It's fairly easy. Jeez, hopefully this doesn't take too long. If it does, I'll cut the video. But basically, we're all gonna kind of filter in. And of course, going into Mexico is a lot faster than coming out. When you come out, you can wait 2 to 4 hours sometimes. So, hello. Baby girl's still awake. The kids are still awake. So, just gonna inch our way. I do apologize. We've been driving for a long time, so we do have lots of bugs. So, we got to make our way up there still. But this is essentially when someone says they're waiting in line. It's just slow moving, and sometimes people do get a little impatient, and they will cut you off, and you do see people get a little bit of road rage through here sometimes. It's pretty good right now. All right, guys, well, we crossed in and we had a little bit of an issue, so I was recording, and I don't know how they saw my camera. It was down low. I'm not even driving, actually, but they pulled us over, and of course, communication breakdown, and my mother-in-law primarily speaks Spanish too, so I know that he was trying to tell me something about my phone and to not be recording or whatever, and so I deleted the last footage that I had on there because I thought they were going to go through my phone. He was saying something about paying money, so I was hearing dinero and stuff. So I don't know if maybe he was talking about a ticket, a fine, I have no idea, but I got scared and I deleted the last smidget. So it did not get us coming into Mexico, but we are here. We made it, and so we're home now. Well, we're not home, but we're closer to home. So I apologize. Communication breakdown. Like I said, I didn't have my phone like way out in the open. It was kind of a little bit below the dash. Probably wasn't a very great view for you guys, but hopefully the next time I go back, I can get it. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't like to stir the pot. They did make us pull over, and they did open up the trunk, and we're in a van, so things started falling out. And it was kind of a little bit of a mess. So anyways, I do appreciate you coming on this journey with us today. I'm sorry that we did not get the actual crossing part. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Please like this video, give me some love, because that was really stressful. And so now we just have about a 45-minute drive, and we'll be home. So thanks guys for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye.